Aloha, this is Steph with Turtle Flow. Welcome to another episode of Yogi Tea Time. So, this episode is episode 3, and the topic is You Are Never Too Old. So, please take a moment to, as you're joining, or if you're watching this on the replay, let me know where you're tuning in from and what your favorite tea or coffee is that you're drinking or that you drink in general. So today I am drinking the Moroccan mint tea again. So here, cheers to you. So Yogi Tea Time is just a virtual tea break, little high vibration conversation to uplift and inspire each other, especially for the highly sensitive people. So happy March. This is my birth month, and happy birthday to my fellow Pisces. And we just had our new moon in Pisces, which is a very strong new moon for intention setting. And Pisces is all about dreaming and imagination, compassion, empathy, and it's a water sign. So I'm going to be looking down once in a while just to change up the banners. So those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and share this content with anyone you know might benefit from this. And we do this every first Thursdays of the month at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So again, let me know where you're tuning in from, what tea or coffee you're drinking. And my neighbor is just turned on some really loud music, so if you hear that, my apologies. I'm actually going to turn off my background music since that music is very loud. So my first question to you in regards to this topic, you are never too old. So as I've mentioned, we just had our new moon in Pisces. This is the time to make some intentions for our next new path. And it also had the energy of 222, March 2nd, 2022. And last month had a huge energy of 222. And I have a yoga nidra video, guided meditation that's about 45 minutes that connects you to that 222 energy, which helps you to set on a new path, start something new, and create that balance and harmony and peace. So I'll link that in the cards, or you can just go to my guided meditation playlist and you will see it there. And it should be also under recent uploads if you're watching this when I upload or when I closer to this live date. So I'll be looking down a few times to just change up my text here. And my first question, because intention setting was a big part of yesterday, and we're still kind of in that new moon energy. So it's really good to make the intention and set new goals. So when you do that, what limiting thoughts stop you from making a big intention or going for your dream? So if you're just joining, hello, let me know where you're tuning in from. Please say hello and your favorite tea or coffee. Or if you're joining with a cup of tea, let me know what you're drinking. Um, so do you ever think you're too old to do anything? Or whether it's a hobby or a career goal or just a physical activity, maybe even with yoga, maybe you think you're too old to start yoga. In my case, when I first did my yoga teacher training, I did it not to teach, but mainly just to heal and go to Tulum, Mexico with my favorite teacher, Brian Kest, to really deepen my healing and my practice of yoga. So sometimes you could take a teacher training just to do that, especially the first one, the initial 200 hours. My training with Brian Kess was about 330 hours, and it was a very deep immersion, 3 weeks of all day, all night of just living and breathing yoga, um, which was a very transformative experience. But then once I decided to teach, over time, I've mentioned this in another episode of Yogi Tea Time, when I shared how I became a yoga teacher. But as you do the practice, as you show up to the practice and meditation, as you release layers and heal and transform, you're guided to the next step. And the most famous saying is, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. That is so true. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And oftentimes that could also show up in a book, show up in other forms of teaching. A lot of times it could show up as your mentor. So when the right teacher came and the right time and guidance, synchronicity came together, it led me to actually take the next step to actually become a yoga teacher, which I never thought I would do. And then at that point in my life, I thought I was too old to make such a career change, and that I was too old to s- study to be a yoga teacher. And so when I joined it, but other synchronicities, teachers I met, all helped me to realize that that's a false belief system. So it just helps you to switch your mindset, overcome those blocks and limiting beliefs, and that has to be done at an unconscious level, which is why this meditation, especially the yoga nidra practices and the still practice, even yin yoga, the reiki, they all help to set you on that path. So as well as get downloads for creativity and new projects. So when I did that, I decided to go for the teacher training, and there were a lot of younger people, mostly in their 20s, and I was just beginning my 40s. But then there was a 70-year-old, very radiant 70-year-old lady that was part of my teacher training group, who became one of my most supportive colleagues afterwards throughout the years, and the most inspirational person. Her name is Susan. So she made me affirm on the first day that yes, you're never too old to start anything. So that's how I began my second training, which was intentionally done so that I could follow the path of a yoga teacher. So share with me in the comments, what do you think you're too old for? And we're going to give you support to unleash and remove that limiting belief. Or you could also share what limiting belief of what you thought was being too old that you got over. So it's never too late to start over. You're never too old to start over, especially nowadays where we are living healthier, longer, and more youthful, more vibrant, and all these practices of mindfulness and wellness practices, along with all these superfood that we're able to get fairly easily, especially if you live in, the United States or Western countries. Um, are or just anywhere in the world, as the globe is getting smaller. We're all becoming more connected, especially with the invention of the internet and mobile devices. So we're even more connected than ever. And there's downfalls to industrialization, in terms of the hazard that it's done on the Mother Gaia. But at the same time, it's really made us more of a one big earth, that we have more access to different cultures, food, traveling, and just to connect online more instantly and more affordable. That's available for more people. And that's the world that we're moving towards, especially if you stay conscious, awake, and aware, and keep doing these practices to raise your vibration and keep conquering your fears, to stay in that high vibration of love frequency, unity consciousness. And that's what this channel is all about. It's just giving you tools, and you try something that works for you, something that resonates with you, and that's just going to help you go to the next level. And what doesn't resonate, what's not true to you, you leave, and you take what resonates with you, what feels true to you. so that you're always honoring your true self and always honoring what your truth is and what you desire from your deepest heart's desires for the highest good at the highest level. And that's where the truth is. And that's how you tap into that unique gift that you have to offer. So, whenever you start to do that, doesn't matter what age you start to do that, it's gonna make a lot of shifts for you to take on a new path. And oftentimes things will fall out and then new opportunities are created or they come to you as you create the space for the new. But when that happens, these limiting beliefs like I'm too old comes in or I'm not good enough. So just know that you always can just share from where you are, and we're all work in progress, and never put anyone in a pedestal. So it's just never too late, never too old to start over, whether it's career, um, relationships. So anything that's not for your highest good, for the most pure joy and love and peace, um, you need to let go and then open up for the new path. And you always want to be learning something new or relearn something to refresh your skill or update your skill. So even if it's something you've been doing for a long time, nowadays it requires you to learn new technologies, new ways of doing things, and upgrading and up-leveling your skill sets. Even if you are not changing careers, maybe the way you go about relating to your clients or whoever you serve might change. And that takes also creativity. So creativity is not just about drawing or writing, um, or creating videos, but it's also about coming up with creative solutions, as a lot of people had to do during this past 2 years, where we all had to adapt and learn. And that takes beginner's mind, open mind, and not thinking you're too old to learn something new. So I'm a big dog lover, and a lot of there's a saying, you can't teach old dog a new trick, but when you learn how to train dogs and how to relate to dogs and communicate with the dogs and work with dogs, you realize that dogs do learn new tricks no matter what age they are. So same with people. So a lot of times they use that type of quotes. You can't teach an old dog new tricks type of quotes and apply it to a human also. And that becomes like a programming limited belief that limits you. So you have to change your mindset and always learning something new, be open to learning something new. And actually, when you do that, it keeps your brain more healthy, improves your memory, and brain is it's a very flexible organ. So when we meditate, there's a term called neuroplasticity. So when you study neuroscience, our brain structure actually changes. And that's been scientifically proven through meditation and these mindfulness practices. And it improves your memory. You get new ideas, and you can also create new habits, release limited thinking and have new mindsets. So it's really important to keep learning something new. And that's gonna, it could be something completely unrelated to your career, but then it's going to give you inspiration in other ways to help you just be a better solution, more creative, better problem solver. As I started this video, this live, speaking about intention setting for the Pisces new moon, or any new moon, or beginning of the month, or maybe it's your birthday, so you have a new solar return, starting a new sun cycle. It's a good, so anytime where we're starting a new cycle, it's a great time to set intentions. So when we do that, don't limit your intention. You want to be very specific, do it in present tense, and allow yourself to dream big without any limits. And when you do that, you're just opening up your receptivity for that teacher to appear, or that book to show up, or it could be like a commercial or sign that you see driving, that, or you're just going to meet the right person, being at the right place at the right time. Different synchronicities all work together once you just set out that message out very clearly, with clarity, with conviction, affirmation, full affirmation, with full faith. So just allow yourself to dream big, regardless of your age. So let me just check the comments. So I hope that helps. So if you need support with the mindset, so this was a very simple but probably a great reminder, because deep inside we all know, and we just need someone to remind us. So there wasn't anything too complicated to talk about in terms of this topic, and I just wanted to keep it very simple, straight to the point, and just more like a reminder, a friend just supporting you over tea. So write in the comments if you're watching this on replay, and just know that you're watching this exactly whenever you need to, at the right time. So whether you're joining this live or not, we're all connected through time and space, and we're actually connected on an energetic level. So we will support you or be inspired by you through the comments you share about what you thought you were too old to do or be, and when you overcame that, how you overcame that, or we'll just give you lots of positive energy for you to change your mindset, to dismantle that false limiting belief system of you being too old. And let's see. So that's pretty much it. Again, happy birthday again to those of you who share March birthdays, whether you're Pisces or Aries. My birthday is March 8th, which is next Tuesday. And if you need any support, you can definitely check out my Yoga Nidra practices to help you change your mindset and to set some strong intentions. I also offer one-on-one 30-minute virtual Reiki session over Zoom. So if you're interested in that support, so the Reiki is energy healing, and it really helps to tune into that higher self so that you can raise your vibrations to align to your highest potential. So if you would, and then bust these limiting beliefs on a subconscious level. So if you need that support, if you would like to book a one-on-one, the description is in the link below, or if you would like to gift it to someone, there's the option to get a virtual gift card. So I hope you have a wonderful Pisces new moon, wonderful March. This is very strong time really to set that action steps towards your dreams, your new goal for the path that you would like to be at. And always just be grateful for the qualities, and then just be the quality that you would like to call in. And that's how you are able to manifest. And just take baby steps and know that your unique gift that only you can offer is so needed. And there are 7 billion people in the world. And with the internet, you can either use social media or other online tools. There are so many online tools so that you can really share your gifts with people all around the world, no matter what age. So share any new projects you're launching with me also, and wish you the best luck. And here's to all of us for an exciting and forward-moving rest of 2022. Stay healthy, stay safe, and if you're on Instagram, then follow me at Turtle Flow Yoga. And if you would like a free Yoga Nidra, guided Yoga Nidra, you can download to bust fear, align with love. You can sign up for my email list by going to my website, turtleflowyoga.com. And when you sign up for my email list, you will receive either downloadable, or you can just play off of the webpage, a Yoga Nidra practice. That's the audio form. And a downloadable PDF, a stick figure PDF of a chair yoga sequence. And that's pretty much it for now. So let me know what aha moment you had, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and share this video with anyone might be interested. And go within, find your inner sparkle. Namaste. Namaste.